So a kid once hacked my gradebook. Not with some genius scheme. With the password 123. And the worst part, that was my password. Stick around because this story is dumber and better than you think. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Veteran Teacher Files. I'm the Dragon Lady, and today I'm going to tell you the story I've been hinting at for kind of a while. So remember the episode about the kid who got his Xbox taken away for the whole summer? I told you what happened to him, but I never told you what he did. Today, you're getting the rest of that story. And if you haven't heard it, it's Summertime Blues. All right, so let's rewind to 2015. Let's rewind to the 2015-2016 school year. I'm teaching 6th grade math and science, and this is the class. The one I've mentioned before. The one that gave me 3 gray hairs, each one named after a specific student. Rough year. But this story isn't about the gray hairs. This story is about a kid I'm going to call Alvin. Alvin was not a bad kid, but he wasn't exactly a reliable narrator of his own effort either. He was kind of a natural C student, if I have to be honest. He could have been a B if he tried, but he usually landed closer to a D. Every once in a while, he'd pull it all together and be sweet and focused. Most of the time, though, he was working really hard at being Mr. Cool. Just flashing that his parents had money, trying not to try. Whatever. So, towards the end of the school year, like April, May, I started noticing something. Alvin's grades were climbing. Fast. Enough for me to, notice it. And I go back and I check his old assignments and his tests, and I'm like, wait, when did this happen? How did I miss this? And then I keep looking, and it's not just Alvin. A few other kids are climbing too. And I know myself. I do give opportunities to boost your grade, but not enough to jump a full letter. I don't give that kind of extra credit. So, yeah, the wheels are starting to turn in my head. Now, around this time, the red-headed runner chick and I had started calibrating our grade books since we shared the same students. So, during lunch, I asked her, how's Alvin doing in your class? How about, I don't know, I'm going to make up some names, Miguel and Mario, that group. And she goes, they're barely passing. Why? Oh, just checking. So after lunch, she goes back and she actually checks. And now she's seeing the same thing I'm seeing. So after school, we get together and we're comparing notes, and Alvin's name keeps coming up. Not just 1 or 2 grades bumped, but assignment after assignment. And we're both thinking this. I'm sure we're both thinking the same thing. Did we get hacked? How did this kid get into our grade book? And then I remember sitting there thinking, oh shit, it was me, it's my fault. I never changed my password from password 123. So just as I'm about to admit this, the redheaded runner chick turns to me and she goes, it's my fault. My password's password 123. So I start laughing hysterically. Now, I'm sure she probably thinks I'm laughing at her, but then I tell her, oh my gosh, I never changed my password either. So she's like, what? And we're both just dead. We had the same default password. Neither one of us changed it. So then we had to go confront Alvin. And he didn't cave in right away. But he was a good enough kid in the end that, underneath all that swagger, he eventually fessed up. And so did the other kids he had looped in. And because he was the ringleader, that's why we had to have a meeting with his dad that ended up with him getting his Xbox taken away and yada, yada, yada. So I genuinely had forgotten the whole story until I sat down to record the Xbox episode. And now every time I catch a sitcom where someone's password is taped to the monitor and it literally says password 123, I just have to laugh because I live that. I was that teacher. So if you're a new teacher and you just got handed a laptop or a login, change the default password. And then actually write it down, the new one, somewhere you'll remember. Learn from Alvin. Learn from me. So now I want to hear from you. What's the most creative thing a student has ever done to try to get one over on you? Drop it in the comments. I really want to read it. So that's it for today's episode of the Veteran Teacher Files. If this made you laugh or made you go check your own passwords right now, I see you. Do me a favor. Follow the show, hit subscribe, and leave a review. It genuinely helps other teachers find me. I'm the Dragon Lady, and I'll see you next time.